Well, the Mini Archbishop. I think the only reason I found out about this was because one of my viewers said, hey, I'm looking for a Mini Archbishop, even the G10 model, and I'm going, G10 model? I mean, like the Odious from Civivi? So the Odious is more like a wee malice that's shrunk down, and the Archbishop is a little bit different look, but Ferrum Forge is pretty easy to identify. You have the Falcon, that Mastrop did, and then the Crux, some of the others, and then, of course, their Pro Series with the Fortis and the Archbishop, and Wee Knives makes those. Oh, I'm going to take this apart, and we'll see the insides, but interesting, isn't it? Small knife. Nice little action for as light as that blade is. It's a super light knife, too. But it's a small knife. I mean, it's small, but finger flickable, of course. 2.43 ounces, 68.9 grams. If you come forward on this knife in that choil area, yes, you can get all your fingers on here. Otherwise, to me, this is a 3-finger knife because it's very small. These things run like $70, $72, $73 online. 2 3/4 inch blade, 70 millimeters, 6 1/4 overall length at 16 centimeters. 10 millimeters and 0.39 of an inch for the thickness on the handle. And you've got 0.116 of an inch or 3 millimeter blade stock. I like the fact they put a backspacer on here. Deep carry pocket clip. Right hand only, no left hand. Woo! And they did machine an area in there. If you see on my Civivi Picaro, see the pocket clips up on top of the scales. Although you can go right and left hand, it's up on top of the scales. They use flat screws, thank God, okay? Here, flat screw, but they machined it in. So it's flush with the scale, which means you've got a lot of clearance in here. Really nice that way. Should go in and out of the pocket real easy. And no, I haven't carried this one, actually. Nice jimping here. Right on top. And it's aggressive enough. It's aggressive enough. See how sharp it is out of the box. Okay, that's pretty sharp. 9CR18, the good thing about that is that it's not D2. So D2 being a semi-stainless and not a full stainless, where 9CR18 is, not a bad choice. And it can be really good user steel if it's correctly heat treated. And I guess I would probably, if Wee Knives made this, I would expect this was properly heat treated. Nice look. Got, a stone wash blade here. I'm not picking up any edgy parts or sharp edges or anything like that. So, really nice. Yeah. Now, this ought to be a nice little easy carry, gent carry knife. Absolutely. Where's my... About the same weight as the bug out. The bug out's bigger, but a little bit lighter, just a couple of tenths lighter. So depending on the size that you want to carry, some people feel the bug out pretty small, but it's not. It's 3.2 inch blade. So yeah, it's a bigger blade than this one. This is really a small, super easy carry. There's my balance point on this knife. Design flow. Looks great. It's Ferrum Forge, The blade to handle, great ratio there. Centered, no blade play or lock rock on this knife. No issues there. There's your lockup. That's 40 to 50% right there. That's a strong lockup on that. And the detent is perfect. It's perfect. It is just where it needs to be. Real snappy. Okay, I can fail it, but I can't shake it out. But the blade's so damn light, you know. So it is where it needs to be. It is where it needs to be. No stronger than this, definitely. Does not need to be stronger than this. And for middle finger flick, it's perfect. Perfect. Thumb as well. Nice. Well, we've got little number 6s on here. And I don't know what the pocket clip is. I think it's a number 6 as well. Come here. Lock this in place. Okay. Let's take the pocket clip off first. And there we go. Boom. What do we got here? Another number 6. And another number 6. And a number 8 on the pivot, which shouldn't hang up anywhere, and it's not. It's just like, feels like they had some Loctite in there. Thread lock or something. Okay, here comes this. So there's your G10. I'll dump the screws down here. There's that one. And there's the other one. So these are 2 for the scale on that side. And there's your G10, of course, lock bar cut out here. And then here's the inside, and you've got a couple of number 6s here. So you got more screws to get through. A lot of knives that have liners, they don't put screws through the liners. Some do. Some don't. It's interesting that this did. And so these are screwed into this backspacer. So I guess I could have just pulled that all off. And then here you go, ceramic bearings. You can see that. Looks nice and clean inside. There's no weight relieving here, okay, at all. Here's your bearings. Bearings there. Kick that out. Yeah, pretty open, pretty clean. Detent hole and track on this side. And, you know, this is set. So it'll set inside here. Let me throw this completely on the floor if I can. So here you go. Here's this. So you want this straight up in the right position, which will hold and make sure that the pivot doesn't turn. Reassembly is not an issue. Just put a little bit there. That. This. And also on the detent track, which is plenty. Okay, so you're wondering, well, where's the blade stop? It's over on this side. And of course, this is where the backspacer is, this kind of thing. So we'll just lay that back on there. You can see your detent ball looks like it's regular. It doesn't look ceramic. It looks like it's regular steel detent ball. Lay this liner right here, like this. and line this up right here. Okay, we got everything. Now we just need to screw these in. Okay. And no problem there. Make sure we've got these lined up correctly, and we do. Not crossing any threads there. We can put our scale back on top. And of course, this goes flush. These screws go flush, so the only thing they had to machine out was for the lock bar. And there it clicks right on. Well, was clicking onto place. We'll get it settled here in a second. Okay, line it up, line it up. Yeah, it did feel like it had a little bit of thread locker in there. Okay, let's not get that too tight yet. Let's make sure our others line up. And we have a little sucker right here that we're going to put right here. And one right here. Okay, that's in. And that's in. Pocket clip. Just line the whole contraption right up here. And let's make sure we're good in there. Looks good, solid. And let's finish this off. Back this up, get this right in the right space here. We should be centered, which we are. That feels pretty good. Let's see if we got any play. Oh, just a tiny bit. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to go any more than that. No play. Boy, that's snappy. All kinds of snappy there. Whew. That's really good. Sharp out of the box. And it's full stainless. $75. That's a tough market, isn't it? I mean, you can get something like this for $50. So I think you're getting all the money. I mean, it says Ferrum Forge, so I think that's part of the value right there. Otherwise, I'd say that's all the money. Get it from White Mountain Knives, $7.30 off. Then you're in the $60 range. So, you know, check that out. That makes that clicks it down to a little bit closer to right in that ballpark. So, Mini Bishop, nice little knife. Fit and finish feels good. Nothing wrong with it. It's just there's a lot of knives in the $50 range. Civivi, CJRB, Best Tech, you know, even Ganzo, even Tucson in G10. There's a lot of knives there. So take care, my friends. You know what we do. We love them knives. See you guys. Stay sharp.